Here at the International Genomics Consortium in Phoenix, Arizona, lab workers are unpacking samples sent from cancer centers around the country.
This is a tissue frozen inside of OCT.
In another part of the lab, workers will extract DNA and RNA from the tissues so that scientists can map out the genomes of cancer cells. Phoenix might be more synonymous with golf courses and winter homes than with biotechnology, but the city hopes to eventually become a new biomedical hub. The city recently hosted a tour of the Phoenix Biomedical Campus for members of the National League of Cities.
Arizona really needed to change its economy. Our economy had been so focused on the boom and bust of construction and growth. We wanted to diversify to higher paying jobs and jobs that would last and continue to grow and build.
The biomedical campus has been under development by the city of Phoenix since 2004. It now houses several research firms, plus a med school and a pharmacy school. There are more buildings under construction, and the city is actively recruiting new tenants. Biotech is one of the few industries to have survived the economic downturn relatively well. During the first year of the recession, while other private sectors were shedding employees daily, the industry actually added jobs. How's that?
There are so many questions out there to be asked, and almost every one of those questions has an opportunity in biotechnology.
You've probably noticed that there still isn't a cure for cancer. And how will the nation meet the rising healthcare needs of baby boomers? The SDSU College of Sciences graduates several hundred students each year, many of whom find jobs with private biotech companies in San Diego. This is already one of the country's major biotech hubs, and a model for cities that want to be, like Phoenix. But building an industry that can absorb job losses from a mega employer like housing is a tall order.
Venture capital to support young companies is much, much harder to get. Grant money to support industries is harder to get. I think there's a lot more pressure for industry. And so what that means is that when industry hires someone, it's even more important that that person is well-trained.
Those well-trained biotech workers are hard to find. So in San Diego, schools and industry design training programs are trying to fill that gap, recruiting workers like Carla Trummel. Trummel worked for 10 years as a customer service representative for Delta Airlines. After grumbling through several pay cuts, she took an early buyout and enrolled in a medical lab technician training program at Miramar Community College.
I did not have a science background. I was always more of a business person. So coming into it with no knowledge of, or ever taking any biology or chemistry classes, was overwhelming at the beginning.
But so far, Trammell says, it's been totally worth it. A federal stimulus grant covers tuition and fees for Trammell and the other students in the training program. But grants like these, which have helped train thousands of San Diego workers for biotech jobs in recent years, are drying up. Given that, can biotech really be the economy's next superhero? Some boosters are very optimistic.
We have opportunities for innovation, for developing new processes, for developing new companies that will go on for a good 100 years.
And if San Diego can keep its biotech industry booming, and other cities can grow their biotech, it's not just the workers in lab coats who will benefit. All kinds of support industries will need workers, including construction.